I'm not sure at some point we're going to talk about courage and why it's the subtitle of the book.
Go for it, Mark.
Let's do it.
Go for it. Talk about dare, build.
Yeah, I mean, well, why did we say dare to build an intentional culture? Well, it really comes from the fact that so often we're working with leadership teams and we see what's going on with the team, and you know someone isn't a fit. Mm-hmm. You know they don't GWC, they don't get one, have the capacity to do their job really well. They might not share the core values, and it's scary for a leader to say, it's time to go. And so you don't want to cause them harm. It's kind of weak and wimpy leadership.
Right.
And it's probably the number one thing that we see preventing a company from getting 80% strong in the people component is they simply lack the courage to make that one great people move per quarter.
100%.
They just don't want to do it.
No.
And so
they come up with every reason,
that's right.
every reason why not to.
Yeah.
They circle the wagon over and over and over.
We got to hire a replacement first, or
right. It's just over.
And the can does get kicked.
Yep.
And then what happens is you're only deferring the inevitable, which is the person's got to go.
Yes.
Well, and then they find themselves in situations, we've all been there.
Yeah.
That person's been there 10 years, 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's gotten so toxic that they ultimately are up against the wall and have no choice. They have to find some courage because there's too many people around them telling them.
Yeah. What's unfortunate is for that whole time that you've waited to not make the tough call, everybody's watching, going back to your comment.
Everybody's watching and everyone's suffering.
Yeah.
The person's suffering, you're suffering, the people that work
That's
around
right.
with them are suffering.
That's right.
It just doesn't work.
And so when it finally happens, the people on the team who've been watching have said, well, finally, we knew that had to happen.
Well,
So,
and the courage part is you do it. You finally do it. You have that conversation. That person leaves. And then all of a sudden, the whole leadership team looks at each other and says, why did it take us so long?
Yeah.
You know how many times I've heard that?
Yeah,
it's
every
like
time.
every time.
Every time.
Why did it take us so long?
Mm-hmm.
It's be brave, be courageous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dare to build.
Dare to build. Love it. Thanks for bringing that up, Mark. That's awesome.